Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are going to be running a money train. We have put in the work, gotten the barrels full, and today is payoff day. Should actually put us up over 20,000 in loot for the first time. Let's make sure that they're going to drop in there, and then we'll set them on their way. So we've actually never saved up that much, so been saving some money. Uh, Not exactly sure for what at this point. Probably going to upgrade some rolling stock here soon and figure out some new track laying down at the smelter. I think we'll probably be looking at storing some cars down there. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. No, we have the track update coming out, so not exactly sure how much we should get into before that, but that's supposed to be coming up here sometime this week. So we'll have to see how that affects our plans. So at this point, we're just going to kind of stockpile up some money. That part we know. And then we're going to start filling up some industries out on the other end, I guess, first. As the back stock is starting to get a little on the low side for things. So back to the beginning soon. These ones are kind of nice. It's too bad you can't just load all four at the same time, but can't all be perfect. That would make things too easy. It is nice how these ones load, though. I mean, you just have to be careful to get the shut off at the right time. One more. Alright, that's two down. Two more to go. These are by far the best paying load in the game and the one you really want to get to. No doubt about it. I know it's somewhere north of 7,000 that we get paid for this drop. So definitely our favorite in the game. Well, hopefully that's far enough. Oh, not gonna let us run across the barrels, eh? Alright, that one's gonna work. Oh! Now you gone done it. This guy floats when he jumps. He's like Michael Jordan. Much older. Well, I suppose not anymore. Huh. There we go. Take a look at the oil refinery while we are out here. Good looking blue barrels. I'm sure they actually did that like because of somewhere they probably were crazy bright blue like that. Why are you not going? Get to work. And move it back up. Be kind of cool if one day we can like rename our industries instead of having them all stuck at whatever they are. That would be kind of neat, I guess. And making as much money as these ones are is really super nice. I'm not exactly sure how much they're worth per barrel. I've never actually worked that out, I guess, but I know the load comes to over 7K. So it kind of, you know, obviously kicks you in the right direction. That's for sure. After you start dropping these off, the other ones just kind of become like a build-up for these, because this definitely is where, you know, the money meets the road, I guess, or however you want to say it. But this is definitely what you get paid to do in the game, by far. Alright, that finishes that one off. Leaves us 8. Oh, I suppose it's going to somewhat refill with some of the oil. We definitely don't have enough oil in there. The hopes of stockpiling oil, or I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's too repetitive, I guess, trying to fill the barrels. I don't really ever get to it, and maybe we'll be able to haul more oil, but I don't know, because filling those oil cars up out there is kind of a pain. So it's just kind of, oil is just a slow process for me. I'm sure for some people it's not, but for me the oil is just kind of a slow process. It's kind of like doing coal, because it's such a far run to the coal mine from out here that I don't run. You know, I never get the ironworks full of coal because it's just too long a run. Notice that door and the one on the Cook Mogul open in opposite directions. Somewhat weird. I think it was the Cook Mogul. Or that one opens out so you get back from the tender. It makes more sense. This one would be a pain to get around all the time. But then I suppose you throw the wood in from outside, so this one, oh yeah. I don't know, now I'm trying to think, the Cook Mogul you do too, don't you? I don't know. I just noticed the doors backwards, I'm pretty sure, so it just seemed weird. Oh, let's not get going too crazy. I'm sure we're gonna have to stop this thing at the switch, so probably not get all nutso. Probably hit the bell. Yeah, like the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the bell. Nice segue. We're just gonna cruise this thing out, but it can't be too heavy to stop, being we only have 4 on here, and the Class 70 does everything really well, so I guess we probably don't have to take it all like super easy in the realm. Yeah, hit the bell. Why not? Probably should be going off when you're in the yard. Makes sense. Alright, a little bit of breakage. Wait a minute, it's already flipped. Ah, we thought ahead. Check that out. Every once in a while. Still gotta probably flip one at the bottom. Alright. Here we go. Hit the gas, turn off the brakes. And head on out of town. picking up a lot of speed. We're getting pretty shaky. We do not need a train wreck with the oil car, so let's slow this thing down just a little bit. I think we're gonna change this and maybe bring it down along the hill kind of more and bring it over here. We don't really need both of these tracks right here. I don't know. At one point I really liked the parallel train tracks with the trees running up in between them, but it seems like a lost idea at this point, so we will probably be changing this line. Otherwise, it really doesn't need to come out this far, and it could start working towards the freight yard much faster. Maybe we can just turn that one into a big siding for this. Yeah, which would give us a place to park a big train for running iron and stuff out for this, maybe. Yeah, that's maybe an idea. Alright, the track's already full. Good idea. Bam! We are express train! Yeah, that's cool. Sometimes you just get lucky like that. I can't imagine why I actually had it flipped that way. I must have been planning on actually delivering this stuff at some point. Sometimes you get tied up on, like, you start working on one end of your railroad and then you're kind of like, uh-oh, wait a minute, what was I doing? At least I find myself running into that problem. And I guess it's not a problem. You're just so spread out. You get spread out on the map, so you just start, you know, all those back industries feed into each other, and then eventually that kind of feeds into out here, and you can, once you get out here, you can spend a bunch of time out here just running loads around between what's out there. So, I find myself kind of like there's the wood aspect, the mine aspect, and then the oil field aspect of the game currently is kind of how I look at it. I know the mail routes and stuff will be interesting if those end up becoming timed runs and stuff at some point, or how those end up working out, but definitely looking forward to those. And our little homestead out in the woods. Always there just in case we need some wood. We do need to actually put in a water station out there at the oil refinery. We just park far too many trains out there not to have the ability to fill them up with water. The water fill thing is slow, but when you gotta do it, at least the nice thing is it lasts for quite a while, right? It's not like you have to turn around and fill them up with water every other day or nothing. I mean, maybe if you're using one locomotive for everything, you have to refill that a heck of a lot more. I find the nice part with having it spread out amongst a lot of locomotives is I don't run out of wood a lot, and I don't run out of water a lot, because I'm always just buying a new locomotive and using that. So, you know, that's the one nice thing. with buying a lot of different locomotives. Our freight yard looks so much more, this is so much cleaner now that we took that crazy loop thing that we had in here and all the rest of that. This just lays out, I mean, it's just clean now, which is really super nice. I think it just looks so much better than it used to. Should bring all the trains in here sometime, see if we can get everything parked for some kind of show all the locomotives kind of thing. Looks like we can get 6 in there. We'd have to add one more. Currently we have the 7 types of locomotives. Get you to a stop and head back this way, and this is where the Payday comes in. So 12,867. Hopefully this puts us over 20K for the first time, is the hope. Because that'll be a... Ooh, that barely hits the dock. Ooh. There we are. Raining money. That's what that's doing. The best payday in RailRoads online. I mean, you could probably add a couple more cars and deliver it on the other side. But that's moving the money along in a big hurry. Raining cash on the dock. That's the way to go. That's how we like to see. And here we go, crossing over 20K. We are in some decent amounts of money now. Experience level is up there. And we're moving along pretty well, so we're going to call that one a success. We'll probably fill up the water right there while we're here. And we'll call that one an episode. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel grow. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.